Hello everybody, welcome to another quick video. I say quick, the video itself might be quick, but what we're doing today won't be. We're actually heading up there, up Helvellyn. Something we've been planning for probably about a year or so. So the prep work was sort of doing both hell back in May. Now the weather forecast wasn't looking great. We're looking at like torrential rain and sort of 60-mile-an-hour winds, but that has passed over a day early, so we're hopeful but to get up there and get some decent shots out. Now at the moment it's pretty overcast, but the forecast is looking like it's going to start partly cloudy a bit further on in the day, which might work all right, but we'll see how things pan out. The big key to it's going to be we're going up the Styx Pass route, so the initial bit is going to be very steep, and we're going to do start at Raise, do Whiteside, Helvellyn Lower Man, then up to the Helvellyn summit itself. So basically just a run along sort of 3 ridges. If you look on the maps, it'll take you about 4.5 hours. We're anticipating about 8 because we'll be stopping for photos and we won't be racing up. But we'll see how things go, see what happens. I'll take you for a bit of a wander, be a few little bits as we head up there, then get some shots up top. But let's see what we find, because at the moment it's looking promising, so got fingers crossed. Yeah, so the idea this morning of doing sort of Styx Pass, the common way that most people would take is they'll park at Swills car park further up the road and then head up the Swills end, which is it's almost like sort of a set of steps going up. Where we're actually parked up, we're actually on a site right at the bottom of Styx Pass, so it makes sense for us to actually go up Styx Pass, go over the top, then come round and back down. That's the general reasoning of it. Now we've packed for all eventualities. Like I said, forecast at the moment is about 10 degrees out at the minute, which, yeah, it's about right. But it's going to be dropped to about 3 degrees with a little bit of wind on top. So we're looking probably wind chill about -7 when we get to the summit. So it's thick trousers, lots of layers, and basically covering all eventualities for whether it rains or anything like that. It's just a case of being prepared. But I'm hoping that the photography is going to be pretty good. I mean, I've seen a few people do this run. I mean, Mally did it, I think it was earlier this year. Actually got duped into it. I thought he was going up Raven Crag, and yeah, it didn't quite happen. They took him up Helvellyn instead. But I'm hoping it's going to be all right. Look, at the moment, very, very overcast, but a bit of mood, a little bit of sort of cloud just at the top of the Skidder range over there. But hoping it does what it says, because it's supposed to be sort of partly cloudy from about 11 o'clock this morning, and we've just gone 9 at the moment, and hopefully it'll all pan out. We'll get some lovely views out over the peaks and get some nice shots out of it. Not expecting anything spectacular, but I think, yeah, it could be quite nice. But I'll get cracking, because it is quite steep, I'll say that much. It's a good steep pull right at the start, but you get that out of the way and then you're up over the top, so I'm hoping it's going to be pretty good. So I've got the first couple 100 metres out of the way, and it is steep. Obviously last night we had torrential rain as well, so some of the path is a little bit treacherous, so slow and steady, that's all we're doing. But unexpectedly, feeling quite warm already, but obviously up top is going to be a bit lower, due to the wind chill and sort of the fact you're up at altitude, so yeah, hopefully not be too bad. But yeah, already the views are looking great, especially over towards Skidder. Just the top's just in cloud, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, well, better crack on. We've got someone behind us. No doubt we'll get overtaken a few times today. Now we're getting close, about a third of the way up now, and the views are starting to open up lovely. If I'll just spin you around, got some fantastic views out over towards Keswick and Skidder range. Just spin you around there, you can just make out, other than Tracy's head, Thirlmere over in the distance. But yeah, we'll get some quite good altitude. Now, just over there, that sort of slightly darker group of trees that you can see. That was one of our first little peaks that we had to play with last year when we were up here. Great How. I did it because looked in the guidebooks and everything. It says, oh yeah, there's a nice little sort of clearing on the top. You can get some great views all around the valley. Yeah, and then we looked, it was actually written 10 years ago when we got up there. Yeah, it's all trees, you can't see anything at all, but there's a nice little cairn up there. But yeah, it was a bit of a disappointment on that. So yeah, nice to see the valley as we're supposed to have done before. But yeah, slow and steady day. Did invest in a sort of hydration bladder for this one as well, rather than just carrying a bottle of water. But we had made a brew that we're going to have when we get up the top. So hopefully it won't be cold by the time we get there, but the cups that we got, I've got for about a 5-hour warming, so they should be fine. But break over, let's get cracking. So yeah, start of Sticks Pass, really steep, does let you know about it, but we're sort of starting to level out a bit now. It's not difficult, it is very, very steep. Breeze is picking up a bit now because we are at a fair old altitude now. I think we're about 420 metres up, but looking out over that way to the peaks, just a bit of cloud dancing on it. Yeah, some beautiful views. Right the way off in the distance over there, you can just see Bass and Thwaite. I'll turn you around because it is a bit breezy when I'm facing that way. But yeah, it's a good one. Grab a couple of snaps and get cracking on, get further up. But yeah, you can definitely feel the temperature start to drop down a bit now. Not too bad, but we've got 2 extra coats as well. So plenty of layers to keep us warm. But yeah, touch wood, staying dry as well. So sun's just trying to break through a little bit. We've seen a couple of little patches of blue, so yeah, we might get away with it. I think if we're lucky we get a bit of light as well. Right, so it's starting to plateau off a bit now. Still a little bit of a climb, but it's not as bad as it was down there. A little bit sort of scrambly sections. I had torrential rain last night, so it's a little bit boggy as well. I'll just spin you around, it'll get a little bit windy, but up there, that's our first peak we're going for, Raise. And then we've got Whiteside over there, just get the finger working properly. That's where we're aiming for. From there we'll be able to see Helvellyn Lower Man, bit of a climb up there, that's just the plateau up to Helvellyn itself. Hoping that it's not going to be in cloud, because they're just on the tips over there. You can just see a bit of cloud forming. But we'll see what happens. Sun keeps on trying to come out, then going back in again. But yeah, what a stunning view out there. Just every now and again you see a little tiny glimpses of the Scottish mountains as well, just popping through the mist. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Right, get cracking. It's a bit blowy. We'll see if we can get to the point that we want to get over the ridge. Right, you'll have to excuse me if there's any massive wind noise because it's quite blowy up top here, but that Sticks Pass out of the way. So our next stop, up that way, up over to Whiteside. I know the wind doesn't get too much stronger, but I think where we are now, it's just running straight up a valley at us, so I'm hoping when we get up there it'll clear a little bit. But if anyone says that's an easy pass, it's not. There's a couple of challenging sections, especially after rain. But yeah, that's sort of 2/3 of the height done, and probably about a quarter of the distance, so better get cracking now, I think. Now I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. That's the cairn up on Rise. Now if we just pan you around, excuse the shakiness because it's bloody windy. There's Helvellyn Peak, Helvellyn Lower Man, and Whiteside where we're going next. Wow. Right, so it's still very, very windy. That's the summit of Whiteside done. So that's Rays, Whiteside. Over in the distance there, you got Helvellyn and Lower Man. Now, it's getting very, very much windier now. I'm just contemplating whether we sort of bag those or whether we sort of call it quits. Haven't decided yet, but the mountain's still going to be there, whether we are or not. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on, see what comes through. We might end up doing Lower Man and disappearing off, not doing the top, but we'll see how it handles it. But views are still stunning. The light hasn't happened, it's just stayed completely flat, which is a bit of a shame really. But the views are absolutely stunning, they're absolutely brilliant. But, right, a little bit of a brute and get cracking again, I think, because obviously being more into the winter months now, I've got to be a little bit careful of the light, but yeah, let's see how we get on. Right, Lower Man, there's a cairn there, unbelievable views, looking out, absolutely glorious. Got the hood up because of how windy it is. They're just coming across and basically trying to blow my brains out the other side of my head. Not a difficult job to do, but yeah. So yeah, that's why it's not, weather-wise, not too bad, it's just very, very windy. But spin you around, excuse the wind noise, just look at the scenery that we've got. Absolutely stunning. Cats come off the distance there. Got Squirrel Edge in the foreground. Beyond that, Striding Edge, and there's Helvellyn Peak itself. So go and get that one smashed. Get back down because, frankly, I've got some new boots on. Had a problem with the other boots and I had to swap them over. So it's the first out in the new boots. I can really tell, yeah. So the heels are taking a bit of a pounding. But let's get that smashed, get that done, and get down out of this wind. So there we go, made it all the way up. Yeah, wasn't bad. Some lovely views out. Gonna sit down now, have the rest of my coffee, and then make our way back down. No rain, which is a bonus. The top is just being dipped in cloud every now and again. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Photographically, absolute crap. But a few black and whites might come out, but we'll have a go. But yeah, let's make our way back down. So there we go, just taking a little bit of shelter at the minute, he says, as the wind gets up again. Just move over a little bit. Next day, fantastic views of Catskill. Absolutely glorious, well worth the trip up. Bloody hard working places, especially the start of Sticks Pass, that was tough. But yeah, it's been good. Very, very windy. Certainly better than forecast, but still very, very windy. Earlier in the week, the forecast was going to be about 60 mile an hour winds for today. Thankfully, it's probably been about 25, 30 with the gusts, so it's not been that bad, but still been, yeah, a bit hard work. But I'm going to head back down now. Hopefully the rain's going to hold off. The sun is not come out, it's not doing anything. So probably grab a few shots on the way down as well. Slap a few more shots up now. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video anyway. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, drop a subscribe in there. I'll be doing stuff like this, doing various other bits and bobs as well. But if you're sticking with me, fantastic. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Really good now. Starting to do a few more sort of different videos, but if there's anything you do want to see, bang us a comment down below. Let us know what you think of this as well. Is it something you've been interested in trying out? And basically I've gone light, essentially in the bag. All I've got is my coat and some bits and bobs, some drink, and sort of, well, I've got the sort of hydro bag thing. I've got a litre of squash in there. But yeah, a litre of 100, the microphone and the OM1. Got a spare battery just in case, but I'm at what, 85%? Don't need the spare battery. But yeah, thanks for watching, and from a very windy, very impressive Helvellyn. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
Would you believe it? Already out of time. It's taken way too long. It's always on my mind. I couldn't see it. It was right in front of my eyes. I've taken way too long. I'm running out of time. If there was an option, would I let you in? Why would it have to end before it could begin? If there was a moment, would you admit? I wish that I could